In the high-stakes world of the bold and the beautiful, dramatic twists and shocking secrets unfold at every turn. The latest bombshell rocks the Forrester family to its core, as Finn Finnegan uncovers an explosive DNA test result that could change everything. The shocking revelation that Luna Nozawa, the troubled young woman who has been causing chaos in the lives of several characters, maybe the biological daughter of Ridge Forrester, threatens to unravel the delicate fabric of the Forrester family. This discovery sets off a chain of events that will have repercussions not only for Finn, but for Steffy, Ridge, and the entire Forrester dynasty. The plot deepens as Finn confronts Poppy, the woman who has been hiding the truth, only to find that what he learns is more than he bargained for. Luna's paternity has been a tightly guarded secret, and as Finn digs deeper, the stakes grow ever higher, threatening to expose long-buried family secrets and destroy relationships that have been carefully built over years. It all begins when Finn stumbles upon an old DNA test result that he never expected to see. While going through some files in an attempt to clear up a personal matter, Finn comes across the test results for Luna Nozawa. To his horror, the results show that Luna is the biological daughter of Ridge Forrester, his father-in-law. The revelation shakes Finn to his core. The idea that Luna, the young woman who has been manipulating people and wreaking havoc in their lives, is connected to his family in such a profound way leaves Finn speechless. He knows that the test result cannot be ignored and must be investigated further. As a man of integrity, Finn is determined to get to the bottom of this mystery, but he also realizes that the truth might tear his family apart. The discovery of the DNA test raises questions that no one in the Forrester family was prepared to answer. What does this mean for Ridge? For Steffy? For Luna's future and the future of their family as a whole? Determined to find the answers, Finn confronts Poppy, Luna's mother, who has been a key player in this web of deception. Poppy is a woman with many secrets, but Finn hopes that she will finally come clean and reveal the truth behind Luna's paternity. In their tense meeting, Poppy reluctantly admits that she did indeed have a brief affair with Ridge years ago, but she vehemently denies altering the results of the DNA test. According to Poppy, the test was legitimate, and Luna's biological father is truly Ridge. But Finn, ever the skeptic, is not satisfied with this answer. Poppy's defensiveness only raises more questions, and Finn begins to suspect that there may be more to the story than what she is letting on. He knows that Poppy is hiding something, and the pieces of the puzzle just don't seem to fit. If Luna is really Ridge's daughter, why would Poppy keep this a secret for so long? And why would she go to such lengths to protect Luna from the truth? Finn's suspicions grow as he continues to investigate the circumstances surrounding Luna's birth and the DNA test. He digs through old records, speaking to anyone who might have information, trying to uncover the truth. His efforts lead him to uncover a tangled web of lies, deceit, and manipulation. As Finn unravels more details, he realizes that the situation is far more complicated than he could have imagined. Luna's presence in the Forrester family has always been a source of tension, and now Finn begins to see just how deep the deception runs. There are more players involved than he originally thought, and some of them may have been actively working to keep the truth hidden for their own personal gain. As Finn's investigation intensifies, he begins to question whether the people closest to him, Steffy, Ridge, and even Taylor, were aware of the truth and simply chose to stay silent. Steffy, meanwhile, is blindsided by Finn's discovery. The woman she loves and has built her family with is now at the center of a mystery that could potentially destroy everything she's worked so hard to protect. The news that Luna is potentially her half-sister, given Ridge's involvement, throws Steffy into an emotional spiral. She can't believe that Ridge, the man she's always looked up to as a father, could be involved in something so deceitful. But as Finn continues to investigate, Steffy's own doubts begin to grow. Did Ridge really father Luna, or is someone manipulating the situation for their own ends? Steffy will have to reconcile her love for her father with the possibility that he has been hiding something from her and the rest of the family for years. Ridge, for his part, is completely unaware of Finn's investigation, but the day is coming when he will have to face the music. The Forrester patriarch is no stranger to scandal, but the idea that he may have fathered a child with someone other than his wife is a revelation that will shake him to his core. Ridge has spent years trying to maintain the image of a devoted husband and father, and the fallout from this bombshell could be devastating for his relationships with both Taylor and Brooke. As Finn uncovers more of the truth, Ridge's world is set to crumble, and the question remains, how much longer can he keep the secret of Luna's paternity from coming to light? The dynamics within the Forrester family will be forever changed once the truth about Luna is fully revealed. Steffy's trust in her father will be shattered, and the damage to her relationship with Ridge could be irreparable. Steffi has always looked up to Ridge as a protector, a father figure who has always had her best interests at heart. To learn that he might have had an affair and fathered a child with someone else will destroy that illusion. Steffi's sense of betrayal will be profound, and it's clear that the emotional toll this will take on her could lead to explosive confrontations between her, Ridge, and the rest of the Forrester family. The hurt Steffi feels will lead to a major confrontation, one that will bring all of her unresolved feelings to the surface. But the fallout will not just affect Steffi. As Finn uncovers more details, the effects of this revelation will be felt throughout the Forrester family. Taylor, who has always prided herself on her strong family bonds, will have to come to terms with the fact that her ex-husband may have hidden something as significant as this from her for years. Taylor's loyalty to Ridge will be tested in a way she never imagined, and her feelings of betrayal may lead her to question her role in the Forrester family. Meanwhile, Brooke, who has had her own complex history with Ridge, will be blindsided by the revelation. The impact of this news will undoubtedly affect her relationship with Ridge, as Brooke is already dealing with the complex dynamics of her marriage and the ongoing challenges of raising a family with Ridge. This new bombshell will throw Brooke into an emotional whirlwind, and the impact on their relationship could be significant. As the truth unfolds, Finn will face immense pressure. His commitment to his family and his desire to protect Steffi from the fallout will be tested as the investigation leads him down increasingly dangerous paths. Finn's role as a truth seeker and protector of his loved ones will bring him into direct conflict with some of the people closest to him. The emotional strain will push Finn to his breaking point, as he realizes that the stakes are higher than he could have ever anticipated. As he uncovers the layers of deception and betrayal, Finn will have to decide whether he can continue to protect those he loves or whether the truth is more important than family loyalty. In the end, the revelation about Luna's paternity will be a game-changer for everyone involved. The Forrester family will never be the same, and the emotional toll this discovery takes on Finn, Steffi, Ridge, Taylor, and Brooke will be felt for a long time. The twists and turns that The Bold and the Beautiful is known for will reach new heights as these long-buried secrets come to light. The family dynamics will be forever altered, and the relationships built over the years will be tested like never before. What will happen when the full truth is revealed? How will each character react to the bombshell that has been dropped in their midst? Only time will tell, but one thing is for certain. The impact of this revelation will be felt for a long time to come. The latest twist in The Bold and the Beautiful promises to shake the very foundation of the Forrester family. What began as an investigation into Luna Nozawa's mysterious background and her connection to Finn Finnegan's family has now escalated into something far more explosive. Finn has uncovered evidence that not only implicates Ridge Forrester in a long-buried secret but also reveals a web of lies, manipulation, and deceit that threatens to destroy the Forrester legacy. As Finn pieces together the clues, he discovers that Ridge, a man of immense power and influence, has been involved in something far darker than anyone could have imagined. With the truth now in his hands, Finn must decide whether to expose Ridge and the Forrester family's secrets. Regardless of the consequences, this revelation sets the stage for a confrontation that will have far-reaching effects, tearing apart families and irrevocably altering relationships that have been built over decades. What follows is a gripping tale of betrayal, family loyalty, and the pursuit of truth. It all starts when Finn, while going through some documents and old files, uncovers a series of financial transactions that immediately raise red flags. Among them, one transaction stands out. It is a large sum of money transferred from Ridge Forrester's personal accounts to Poppy, Luna Nozawa's mother. This discovery immediately piques Finn's interest, and as he digs deeper, he begins to connect the dots. The money transferred is substantial, enough to indicate that Ridge had been paying Poppy to keep quiet about something. What could Ridge have wanted her to hide? Finn's suspicions grow as he realizes that this could be linked to Luna, the young woman who has caused so much trouble in their lives recently. Luna, after all, had been the center of a mystery, with her background and parentage shrouded in secrecy. The more Finn investigates, the more he begins to connect Ridge to Luna's mother, Poppy, and he soon discovers that the truth may be much darker than he initially imagined. After piecing together the financial trail and connecting it to a series of suspicious meetings and phone calls, Finn confronts Ridge, demanding answers. The confrontation is tense, as Finn lays out the evidence he has uncovered, including the money Ridge paid to Poppy. At first, Ridge denies any involvement in anything illicit, but as Finn presses him further, Ridge's calm facade begins to crack. Finally, Ridge admits to having had an affair with Poppy many years ago. However, he vehemently denies knowing that Luna is his biological daughter. Ridge's denial is a desperate attempt to salvage his reputation, but Finn is not convinced. Ridge may have admitted to the affair, but the truth about Luna's parentage remains in question. Finn is determined to uncover the whole truth, and he is unwilling to let Ridge's denial stand as the final word. What Finn does not know is that the story behind the affair and Luna's birth is far more complicated than Ridge is willing to admit. Ridge's actions, paying Poppy to stay silent, suggest that there is something much darker lurking beneath the surface. The revelation of Ridge's affair with Poppy sends shockwaves through the family. But it is the hidden truths behind Luna's paternity that will ultimately shake them to their core. Ridge's admission of the affair is only the beginning of the unraveling of secrets. As Finn presses Ridge for more information, Ridge continues to insist that he had no idea that Luna was his child. But Finn is not buying it. The financial transactions, combined with Ridge's earlier admission, led Finn to believe that Ridge's involvement in Luna's life was far from innocent. Finn's determination to expose the truth becomes even more resolute as he uncovers more evidence, suggesting that Ridge was complicit in hiding Luna's true parentage. Finn feels a deep sense of betrayal, not just for himself, but for his wife, Steffi, and for the entire Forrester family. How could Ridge, the patriarch of the family, have been involved in something so secretive and underhanded? The web of deceit surrounding Luna and Ridge's role in it begins to unravel, and Finn is left with no choice but to take matters into his own hands. With the truth now firmly in his grasp, Finn must decide whether to keep the secret to himself or to expose it, even if it means destroying the Forrester family's carefully constructed image of respectability. The decision to expose Ridge's secret is not an easy one for Finn. He knows that the fallout from such a revelation would be devastating for everyone involved. Steffi, his wife, is already grappling with the emotional toll of Luna's presence in their lives. And revealing the truth about Ridge's involvement in her birth could destroy the fragile peace they've been trying to maintain. Finn also knows that exposing the truth will have consequences for Ridge, Taylor, and even Brooke, who has already had her share of heartbreak due to Ridge's actions in the past. The Forrester family's legacy is built on years of success, prestige, and influence, and exposing such a scandal could bring everything crashing down. Yet Finn feels a deep sense of responsibility to uncover the truth. Not only for his family's sake but for Luna as well. The young woman's future hangs in the balance, and Finn knows that she deserves to know the truth about who her father really is. As Finn grapples with this decision, he is reminded of the values he holds dear: honesty, integrity, and loyalty to his loved ones. His commitment to Steffi and their children, Hayes and Kelly, is his driving force, and he realizes that keeping this secret any longer would be a betrayal to them. Finn knows that exposing Ridge's actions is the right thing to do, even if it means shattering the peace within the Forrester family. It is with a heavy heart that he makes the decision to go public with the truth. The moment Finn decides to expose Ridge, the stage is set for a confrontation that will change everything. Finn's decision to expose Ridge's secret will have immediate consequences. The Forrester family is not prepared for the truth to come to light, and the fallout will be swift and dramatic. Steffi, Ridge's daughter, will be devastated by the revelation that her father, the man she has always admired, has been hiding such a huge secret from her. The betrayal Steffi feels will be deep, as she questions not only her father's integrity but also her own place in the Forrester family. How could Ridge keep such a monumental truth from her, especially when it involves her own family? Steffi's trust in her father will be shattered, and the emotional fallout from this revelation will be felt for a long time. Ridge, for his part, will have to face the consequences of his actions. As the patriarch of the Forrester family, Ridge has always been seen as a strong, dependable figure. But with this scandal, his reputation will be called into question, and his relationship with Taylor, Brooke, and his children will be irreparably damaged. The truth about Luna's paternity will challenge everything Ridge has built, and it will force him to confront the mistakes of his past. The impact on Brooke will also be significant. As Ridge's wife, she has always been a staunch supporter of him, even in the face of scandal. But the revelation about Luna's paternity will test their marriage in ways they never imagined. Brooke will feel hurt and betrayed, not only by Ridge but also by the secret that has been kept from her for so long. Their relationship will be strained to the breaking point, and Brooke will have to decide whether she can forgive Ridge for keeping such a massive secret from her. The emotional toll this revelation takes on Brooke will be profound, and the future of their marriage will hang in the balance. As the truth about Ridge and Luna's connection becomes public, the Forrester family will have to come to terms with the fallout. Luna, who has been at the center of this tangled web, will now have to navigate the complexities of her own identity. She will have questions about who she is, what her place is in the Forrester family, and how she can move forward with this new knowledge of her paternity. The truth about Luna's father will open up a new chapter in her life. But it will also force her to confront the past and the secrets that have been kept from her. In the end, Finn's decision to expose Ridge's secret will change the Forrester family forever. The emotional toll of the truth will be felt by everyone involved. And the consequences of this revelation will echo through the halls of Forrester Creations and beyond. The Forrester family's carefully constructed image will be shattered, and the relationships that have defined them for so long will be forever altered. But through the chaos, Finn remains steadfast in his commitment to doing what is right. The road ahead will be long and difficult, but the truth has been revealed, and nothing will ever be the same again.